Security deposit taking more than 30 days to get. She's been out of the country 3 times.
But she's in the country apparently.
Well, it don't matter. It don't matter if she's in the country or not. She's going to Taiwan to get Adderall to feed her 19 people condo, people she got dealing with mental illness that she probably put in an institution. Looks like she got somebody here in her back pocket that she can do those things. You don't even respect the court to be here. But I got to ride the bus at 9:30 in the morning and 50 people on Zoom. You put me out the other place in the street, but I can't get my money.
This is a totally different
She's
docket.
not here.
This is a different docket. You're in a trial. They're not.
Yeah, okay, we're in a trial. So can we get a jury trial? So we can't do that?
No.
So we're just wasting time. You're wasting a lot of taxpayer money here. That's why I wanted to recuse you and let somebody else look at the case. And you didn't even, you
Sir, let me stop. Will you stop?
Oh, no, I'm not.
No. We're not going there.
That's why.
Now, if you want me to recuse myself of the case, do it the right way.
I did.
And I will handle the motion in writing with the legal standard for recusal.
I did.
And once you prepare a brief and a motion and counsel hears it, then we'll deal with it. But we're already in the middle of a trial, sir. And you're not going to get a... And once you prepare a brief and a motion and counsel hears it, then we'll deal with it. But we're already in the middle of a trial, sir. And you're not going to get a different result from a different judge. Everybody's listening to what's going on here.
I just never heard of a judge ruling on accusing herself. I just never heard of something like that.
Sir, well, you have heard of plenty of things that deal with the law.
I know.
So let's just leave it at that. Number GC 213815, Kenneth Mills versus Shahui Lee. What's your name, sir?
Oh, here?
What is your name?
Where do you want me to speak it at? So I'm asking, Your Honor. My name is Ken Mills.
I don't know what you mean. Just tell us your name.
Ken
Wherever
Mills.
you are.
Ken Mills.
All right. Shahui. Thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matt Slazinski, appearing on behalf of Mrs. Lee.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Slazinski, and we're here today for the continuation of this trial. And let's see. We were here last time because Ms. Lee wasn't here, and we adjourned because the defense, the plaintiff said that he wanted to recall the defendant. So I think that's where we were. Let's see.
We called the defendant at the last court case, Your Honor. She wasn't here.
That's what I just
Didn't want to do this.
That's what I just said. So we're going to see where we were. It was, cross-examination. At least that's what I have of Ms. Lee. So let's see. Well, actually, I called her. And then, did you have questions, I guess? And then we go back to him.
I did not have any more questions, Your Honor.
Okay. So what does it say? You have questions for Ms. Lee still?
Yes.
Because the way I see it, we had Miss Lee on the stand, then we had Mr. Mills. Oh, we had Miss Lee on the stand, then we had no more witnesses, then we had Miss Lee on the stand again, called in her own case. Then we had continued again with Miss Lee. Then we had Mr. Mills. And I guess we finished Mr. Mills, and then we have the defense case. And then it looks like what I can see, he said he wanted to call Miss Lee again. Okay, so all your witnesses, whoever you got.
Pardon me?
Witness. What witnesses? This is your case, so call what witness you like.
I want the witness who, the maintenance guy. I want the people who she got the invoices
Sir,
for.
the way it works is if you have a
I
witness.
live in Detroit now. I rode 3 buses to get here.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm tired. I'm in pain. I have slip and fall injuries.
Sir, I'm sorry that you feel bad, but this is your
I said I'm in
case.
pain. I know it's my case, but I'm here for me to finish my case.
Okay, so
That's my point.
we're waiting for you to finish your point
Okay,
and start your
can I
case.
cross her? I said, you asked me, did I have questions? I said, yes.
Sir,
So do I answer the question?
I asked you to call your witness.
So I'm supposed to call her? She's not my witness.
Which witness do you want?
Who are you? Sharon.
Okay, Ms. Lee, would you please step up? You will raise your right hand to swear you in. Going over this. Okay, hold on. Just trying to get this right. Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, thank you. You can have a seat. Sir, if you would like to step to the podium, you can start asking questions.
Okay.
The podium.
Oh.
You've been here a million times.
Okay,
You should
ain't
know
gotta-
this
you ain't gotta
process
do
by
that.
now.
Do that,
Go
John.
ahead.
Yeah. I'm not a kid. And up there too, ask questions. Sharon.
First of all, ma'am, tell us your name for the record.
薛慧丽，
Okay. Well, we're waiting for you to ask your first question.
Yes. Did you turn off the air for the whole month of July while I was there?
And why do you have shades on?
These are reading glasses.
Why are they black?
There's people that make them. They call,
So they just turn dark when you're outside?
they come dark.
Oh, okay. Well, go ahead.
You know what? I got to find another pair of glasses. Oh, yeah.
You can keep those on as long as they're reading glasses.
So, want to see them?
No.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Did you turn off the AC in July for the whole month?
July, what year now?
2022.
the AC is not working.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Your Honor, she's not being truthful. Did my sister...
Let me suggest this to
Did
you.
my sister call you and ask you to turn it back on? Did you tell her that? Or did your maintenance guy come that day? and
Okay,
turn it
first
back
of all, you can only ask one question at a time and wait for the answer.
All right, did my sister call you about, or Dave called you about the AC being off?
She called me and I told her we'll get repaired.
No.
Because I don't really talk to him. Any issue, I go to her sister and her brother-in-law.
So the sister called you and you told her what?
It will be repaired. And then it got repaired later. Yeah.
She's lying.
Mhm.
Sir, First of all, this is her testimony.
Well, I was
You don't-
there.
Okay.
She's lying.
Okay.
She
Let me say something. This is not how this works.
She just swore an oath that she would tell the
First
truth.
of all, I don't know who you are to tell her she's lying. Your job is to only
I
ask
was there.
questions.
Okay.
And if you believe she's lying, you can call yourself as a witness or someone else to rebut what she's saying. But you do not argue with the witness about her answer.
Okay. Who's the Attorney General here? For Southfield?
Are you asking her a question?
I'm asking myself that question. Do I owe you any rent?
You didn't own any rent, but
Did I owe you any rent?
no, but you
Did I owe
own
you any utilities?
no.
So everything you're looking for is from the fake receipts that you brought in with estimates on how much something's gonna cost that's been there since I moved in. That you're trying to put on me.
Excuse me.
Well,
One question.
I gotta
please.
show this. Are you saying that I did all this in 2 months and 2 weeks with the carpet? Did your maintenance guy ever come in? There with
First
shoes
of
on?
all, the first question is, are you saying that I did all this and he's showing you something that we don't know what it is?
Is
In
it
2 months
G?
and 2 weeks.
Yes.
Exhibit G, exhibit G, whatever that is, and exhibit H.
After I noticed that, I informed his sister. That's why their sister, the brother-in-law, was trying to arrange for him to move out.
I didn't understand that.
Well, repeat that then.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Can you repeat what you
Yeah.
just said?
Her sister, brother-in-law, realized the issue he has, so they tried to make arrangement for him to
Object,
move out.
object. What
It was
issue is
supposed to
that?
be August 15, but they asked me, can they wait for 2 more weeks? So, and then on August 14, he actually lost his phone on the bus. So the sister called me and said, can I go there to see if he's doing okay? Because
So
you
what
know,
has this got to do with the question? that
I
you
just wanted
asked?
to know because it's okay. It's all right. Sorry.
The question was, did you saying I did all this damage in 2 months? And you're saying yes.
Yes.
And then you said his sister called to make arrangements to move out. And it was supposed to be August 15th, but they asked for 2 more weeks.
Yeah, that's right. This what the place they get it for him is not ready. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. Thank you.
How long was the lease for?
It's for 6 months.
How long did I stay there? 2 months and 2 weeks, right?
Actually, what he did is he called the police and they say, police said,
Well, wait a minute. The question was simple.
Okay.
How long did I stay there?
He stayed about two months. Yeah, 2 months.
Okay. Go ahead.
2.5 months.
All right. Next question.
Okay, so you got a picture of a wash basin for the washer and dryer.
What exhibit is that?
Exhibit, I can't see the exhibit. They got it in red, right over the cabinet and the stairs. Exhibit,
Well, sir, you
G.
gotta kind of refer to what it
exhibit
is.
G. Exhibit G.
All right. I don't have any of those exhibits, so I don't know what you're referring to either. It's been marked as exhibit G.
Yes, ma'am. This is pictures from the defendant.
Okay. So let me see. I got E, I, B, and 3B, 3D, 3E, H, A, and B. C was not admitted. Let's see. I've got E, F, and G. So G was admitted. They're photos. So which photo are you talking about on exhibit G? Well, which one? You might want to show her first.
There's
Which-
several, there's several.
You talking about the whole exhibit?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the question about it?
Well, did you put all these pictures on here saying that I'm solely responsible for this? How many
Yeah.
other,
You're there the most time. Because after they move, yeah, you're there most time. You wear the shoes in there, go up and down, and you smoke inside.
never smoked this.
Yeah.
But anyway, have your maintenance guy ever been in there with his shoes off?
That was a long time ago for one time.
Have you ever went outside with your shoes off and come back in to your car? Go ahead. No, okay. Did you take the floor mats that you said I do the throw rugs off the floor and put them up in the cabinet.
I don't know what you're talking about. Which
You
floor
do.
mat?
The
Which
floor
floor
rugs,
mat?
the living room and the dining room. After you moved in 2 weeks before I moved out, you start, set up shop in the dining room. You took all the throw rugs in the living room, you took the TV out of there, you took the door out the front.
I did not.
Okay.
The lock is there.
Let me ask you this. We got the neighbors know. What door did all 4 guys have to leave out of?
I don't know what you're talking about. We go
Did
to
you,
the
did
back.
you wanted us to
We
leave
go
out
to
the
the
back
back
door?
door. We go to the back door. We always
Right,
go to the
right.
back door. Yeah.
Right. So I'm
The
the
same
one that's
as you.
responsible for that screen door.
Mm-hmm.
How?
What did you say?
I'm the one that, you didn't hear me? You said yes. I said, am I responsible for the screen door being turned?
Return.
Turn.
Torn. Oh yeah, because he go out smoke all the time. He go in and out every day.
Did you see him?
No.
We have a.
Did you see who tore the door?
No. We
All
have
right, that's what I want.
So,
Go ahead, next question.
So you didn't take these floor mats out. These throw rugs. You just lifted them up to show variation of the color of them.
Yeah, I didn't.
How old is your carpet?
The carpet was brand new in 6 years ago. Yeah.
Your carpet is brand new. You're telling me this is brand new carpet?
It was a new carpet there 16 years ago. Yeah.
16 years ago.
No, 6 years.
6 years.
Yeah, because we replaced all the
Carpet was new 6 years ago?
No, the carpet. We replaced all the carpets.
When?
I will check the year I purchased, and then a few years later we replaced all the carpets.
Okay, but ma'am, how long has this carpet been there now?
I was thinking, let me see. Because we purchased that later, I was thinking no more than 6 years. 6.
Okay, go ahead. Next question.
You fixed the ceiling fan that you said I broke.
You told us you broke the ceiling fan.
A fan belt. I said a fan blade.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and it was $17, so I called Home Depot. So you got what, like a $400 or $500 estimate from them?
I didn't have 400-500. The reason because he didn't just broke the ceiling fan, he also broke the ceiling. Because when we try to install, you cannot. So you have to fix the ceiling first before you can put the ceiling fan. Then he said he's going to fix that ceiling fan from the day one. He never fixed it.
How long was I there? And I was getting estimates and I was shopping for that. So, it ain't nothing funny. Because you got a lot of complaints from other tenants.
Sir, we don't need all this commentary. All we need is a question to the witness.
Okay, did you move the TV out of the living room?
You know what? It's so long ago. I cannot remember. I thought he had a TV in his room. I cannot remember. Trust me, I can't. I don't want to lie.
So you don't know if you moved it out of the living room?
I think there was a TV in the living room. I cannot remember it so long. I'm 66 years old. I cannot remember.
Next question.
You saying that this item, go here. Did you, was Cassidy, Jordan living there with me? Was there other people living there with me?
There are people living there with you, but they don't like you. They have to move. They move out because they don't like you. They are afraid of you.
No.
They did.
I didn't actually. No. They're afraid of me, not Jordan, right?
Okay, sorry. She says they were there.
Well, she's adding stuff. She
question-
answered the question and she said they were afraid of me, but she's lying. Everybody was afraid of Jordan.
Okay, but we don't need to know that.
Was I the only one called the police on you?
What? What was the question?
Was I the only one called the police on you?
We all call the police when there's an
Did-
issue. We
did
have a
Jordan
police
call-
come.
Jordan
We have a
ever
police.
list the other
Police come to
woman?
us a peacemaker. Yeah.
Did Jordan call the police on you?
Yeah. He called and I called too. I don't think he didn't call.
Well, excuse me. What does this have to do with the damages to the?
Because she's
No,
lying.
no.
What has to do with she's
Let me just
lying?
say-
I'm
let me
just
just say
proving that she lies.
If I
Every
hope
question I
everybody
get-
correct today, sir, we are finishing this matter.
Okay.
So you can go off on tangential
I'm
things.
not. I want to finish.
No,
I wanna
you better
finish.
listen to me. If you want to go off on a tangent, fine, but you're not going to get any more time to bring any more witnesses after today. This is it.
That's fine. I wanted to do that. Did you remove, I asked you that, was the first floor bathroom designated for Cassidy only?
That's what was told to everybody. Yeah.
So my guest had to go upstairs to use the restroom.
Yeah, that's what we told you. We told everybody.
Was it on the lease?
It's on the system.
What? I don't even understand.
Could you repeat the answer then?
It's on the system. We told the tenant,
Online system?
no, owners. Because we told tenant that first floor half bathroom is for the person in the basement. So because then because they are on the second floor, so when they have to go to bathroom, will be on their level. Yeah.
Do you have any expert witnesses that will say that I was the cause for the stuff that you said you had to redo in the ceiling fan? And do you have any pictures of?
Sir, first of all, one question at a time.
Okay. Do you have any pictures of the stuff that you did?
I think we have a picture of the ceiling, the fan after we repair.
You do?
I think it's on the one of the yeah.
On one of these?
It's been a long time, but it's been repaired because you have to repair the ceiling first before you can install the ceiling fan.
So you got a receipt of that? And is it divided by 3, 4? I mean,
no, that's in your room, so that you have to pay for that yourself. That's inside your bedroom.
If I did it, so I'm not paying. I'm not giving.
Sir, no, we're not arguing with the witness.
All right, let me move.
Next question.
Are you honest about everything?
I do my best.
Did you follow me around town in the complex in your little bitty car? Did you do that?
What is this guy? Let me tell you something. I want every question to deal with only the house and the damages and who might have done it.
Okay.
Nothing else.
Okay, the alleged damage that I caused on the ceiling fan that you said I caused, you sure the crest wasn't a stained crest?
Can you say
A crest on the wall was a stain because it was made that way or from cigarette smoke?
Oh, definitely cigarette smoking.
And so you said definitely for 2 months and 2 weeks,
yes.
All that accumulated?
Yes.
Okay. Did you ever try to send anybody to a mental institution? One of your tenants?
What's your question?
Yeah, who was in the front door from a person that was there before me? Scratch that. The last time he was here, you said you moved the whole family in, and they're paying $2,400 a month.
That have nothing to do with your damage.
I'm just asking you. It does have something to do with it because you was trying to get people out of there because you wanted a whole family to save all the headache from having 4 different people. That's what you said in your testimony.
Is that a question?
Yeah.
Did you say that?
Yeah, I have a family live there.
Okay, I'm done.
Mhm.
I'm done. Oh, man, it's a circus.
All right, then.
I don't have any questions.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Mills, that's your final witness. You didn't subpoena anyone else.
No, I'm just gonna file a complaint, that's all. Attorney
Okay,
General.
okay.
That's probably the best thing I need to do.
My question though is,
JTC is
did you
fine.
subpoena any other witnesses
No, Your
that
Honor.
you wanted?
No,
So then you're done with your case.
yeah.
Correct.
Can't take all these lies, man. Just hearing a lie after lie after lie. It's ridiculous.
Okay.
She's gonna
The
do
defense
something.
has already called their one witness. There was no rebuttal to anything else that you needed to call.
No,
No,
you're
because they're getting free money if you give it to them. You told me that
You
they're
know
not gonna
what?
get it. If you
Mr.
avoided me,
Mills,
I
Mr.
wouldn't get a
Mills,
dime.
one thing that you are is disrespectful to me.
Yeah, I've been disrespected
You
in this
keep
court.
talking when I ask you not to do that.
It's frustrating.
Well, then you need to learn how to contain yourself through the frustration of it.
I'm working on
Okay. So it's your turn for your closing argument. Your closing argument is going to be a summary of all the testimony that we actually heard and what you think it means as far as your case is concerned. And then tell me the result that you would like me to reach.
it. Off the top of my head, I can try that.
Well, no, you should be looking at your notes from all the other days.
No, this is not.
Okay.
In summary, I moved in that house, stayed there for 2 months and 2 weeks. And Sharon ruthlessly, in my opinion, if I can say that, she's purposely, just because she can, because she's a landlord, whether I owe her money or not, she can fix stuff up and make it seem like, just put another fake tab on there and make a person, this is ridiculous, I feel. And I'm just begging the court that, you know, I'm not a friend here. I'm not an attorney that's been coming in here. You know, I have all those acquaintances, but I just want some fairness and respect.
Well, what is it that you?
I never got my $915 30 days after I moved out.
Is that what you're?
That's a law. Yeah, no, I asked for $6,500 on this case, but I'm saying
okay,
I don't owe her anything.
Sir, I need to understand exactly what it is you want and what it relates to. So what is that? You asked.
I paid $1,000 at extended stay while I was waiting. The inconvenience of me losing my 6-month lease was behind her efforts to try to be involved with me. From being at my bathroom door, moving in 2 weeks after I left.
I'm confused. Hold on. You're asking for money for inconvenience for what?
I moved after I was forcibly moved out of there, pretty much evicted, really, because she wasn't having her way with me. The other guys there would walk behind her. She'd tell them to do something, pick that up, and she'd there pick it up. Grown men. That's the kind of control she had over there. She didn't get that. I didn't respond to her, whatever she had going on. People thought it was a group home.
Sir, how much money are you looking for, and what does it relate to? It's an easy question. Since it's your case, you should know.
Yes, the $1,000 that I paid over extended stay.
And why do you think you're entitled to $1,000 for moving to extended stay?
Because I should have never been out of that place. I was out prematurely because, like I said, she didn't have a way with me. She followed me around town. She followed me in that complex and everything. And then she's talking about anger. She screamed out the top of her.
Okay, and you're looking for money because she was angry?
No.
Well, what money are you looking for?
$1,000. Okay, I got you. $1,000 for that. $915 security deposit. And the fact that I had to move into another place and I didn't have the money. I lost a lot of my money in that. And I was paying $1,000 a month.
Well, I thought that was the $1,000 of the extended stay.
I was paying $1,000 a month at Franklin's, the one I was evicted from. And my eviction is all a result from.
So you want her to pay for your next?
I want her to give me my $915 to go.
Okay. Well,
$1,000 I paid for extended stay.
$15.
Pardon me?
Security deposit is what you're asking for. $915. What else?
$1,000 from me leaving that place prematurely because she put it on it. She decided she wanted me to go.
Okay.
And she broke the lease. The second thing is she had an irate tenant there who he caused the scene. There was a lot
what
of
does
stress.
that have to do with
The stress
her
is-
owing you money?
The pain and suffering and the
you want
stress level
pain and
that the
suffering.
people that was living in there. She had psychotic people that was living there.
How much of that do you think you're entitled to?
$6,500 because I had to have a knife by my.
That's
by
over
my,
the jurisdiction of the court. You want
What?
65 for that and 915
No.
and 1,000.
I want what I
Actually,
sued for.
well, actually
which
it
was
isn't because we removed this. I forgot. So you can answer that.
You removed what?
It got removed from small claims.
What got removed?
Apparently this case.
What do you
That's
mean?
why we got a lawyer here. It started out small claims.
Okay.
And I was looking at the small claim thinking that it was small claims, but it's not. So you can ask for $6,500 in pain and suffering. If that's what you believe you're entitled to due to tenants that were causing issues with you because they had mental health issues.
Yeah, there's people there with mental health. They took his belongings.
Okay. Is that
Her husband put his hands on me. She told me I can go down there. Her husband was down there cleaning.
Sir,
Her husband put his hands on me.
how do you get her to pay for that?
But her husband putting his hands on me?
That's not her.
That's not her.
Isn't that two different people?
But they married.
So,
They came there together, but
so
okay.
just because your husband robs the bank, you got to go to jail for it?
That's fine.
Okay, good analogy. No, you don't. What else? Is that all you're looking for?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Defense.
Yes, Your Honor. The plaintiff slash counter defendant's complaint is at best nonsensical.
And I object to that. Oh, that's a summary, so I can't.
You know what? Can I tell you to please just zip it right now? Please let him make his argument. He sat there, never interrupted,
I'm sorry.
despite all the things you were
I said
saying.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man.
Go ahead, counsel.
The $1,000 stay that Mr. Mills just referenced, this is the first I've heard of it. It wasn't referenced in the complaint. It wasn't referenced during the trial. No evidence has been presented.
Object.
You can't object. This is his argument.
You see this in my folder. It's in there.
Okay, I think I got pretty much all the evidence. I'll look through it and I'll make a determination, but this is his argument. He gets to argue what he wants. Go ahead, counsel. You said this is the first you've heard of the stay at the extended stay hotel.
At best, his complaint can be read as a request for a return of $915 security deposit. The evidence presented shows that Mr. Mills did not follow the statute in terms of providing a forwarding address or taking the steps necessary for us to return it or my client to return it. But more importantly, Your Honor, the damages that Mr. Mills caused to the property far exceed the $915 security deposit. My client testified and documents were presented that evidence that on the counterclaim during this lengthy trial, we presented evidence that above and beyond the $915 security deposit, there were also an additional $2,590 in damages that Mr. Mills caused my client to incur with respect to the property. Again, that's above and beyond the security deposit. Therefore, Your Honor, we're asking that this court deny Mr. Mills' complaint, dismiss it in its entirety, and award Mrs. Lee a judgment against Mr. Mills in the amount of $2,590, as well as an order that she is to retain the $915 security deposit. Thank you, Judge.
You have anything else you need to add based upon what he just said? No? No? Who has all the exhibits?
I'm sorry, one more.
Exhibits? See what I've got? I have this that says exhibit, but it doesn't, I don't see where you introduced it in the evidence. And it would have had to come through your testimony, not Ms. Lee's.
What statute looking for you?
This extended ESA suites.
Yeah, I gave you that.
Yeah, but did you do it in the middle of the trial?
What do you mean?
It has to be offered in the trial as an exhibit.
Oh, did I put it in as an exhibit? I don't know.
I don't think you did, because I don't see where I marked it at all. So I can't consider it if it's not.
Can I have that back then?
Sure.
Appreciate that.
You can have all the exhibits back.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, so that's what I've got. So pretty much the lease he said was 1, but I have it as A, and then I have the other defense exhibits counterclaims. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to review all this. I'm not going to make you come back. I believe I'm going to write this. We'll try to get this out in less than 30 days. So we don't have to pick another date to come back. I'm not gonna put anybody through that. Do we have your current address, Mr. Mills? And you're not on,
No, but that address is good too. But I get mail.
well, where do you want me to send your mail?
Either address, whatever you have there, you can send it there.
Okay, so
4 blocks. It's 4 blocks apart.
this is just easy.
It's easy.
Where do you live that you get your mail?
48228.
Denise, could you update that now? Because we still have this address for them. The code,
48228.
this is for Mr. Mills. Four 82268.
Yeah, Detroit or something.
Detroit, 48228. Okay. Alrighty, you're all set. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Judge.
Have a good rest of the day.
Thank
You
you.
know somebody in common too, Judge. You know Constantine Richardson?
Bye, man.
Okay.